Today's episode sponsored by Amazon Coins. Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and yes, it's true, it is episode 89 of Gemfix Farm Max That Rush, the Town Hall 13 version. It is time to take this formerly rushed account to the newest Town Hall, so get ready and make sure that you stay subscribed to the channel. Of course, there will be balancing updates and there will be amazing Clash of Clans updates in 2020, so stay subscribed with notifications on as we get ready to jump in towards, well, $6,000. Yeah, get ready. Now, of course, we're just catching up right now. In this episode, we finally pick up the legendary, famed, well, sometimes infamous 6th builder. Gonna do that very quickly, and then we are going to be Town Hall 13 by the end of today's episode, which is sponsored by Amazon Coins, a digital currency that allows you to buy Android apps, games, and in-game items like Clash Gems for less. The more coins you buy, the greater the discount, and this app store is available for your Android phone, tablet, or Fire tablet. You can save up to 20%. Just follow the instructions on the website and you are on your way. And while you're there, make sure you check out Amazon.com/IRL. Streaming in real life. It's an Amazon docu-series that shares the lives of gamers who have gone on to become some of the most influential streamers in the industry. And the next episode is about Clash of Clans. Again, that's on Amazon.com/IRL, and thank you again to Amazon for sponsoring this episode. So yes, there is some builder base action in today's episode because we had to complete Otto, the bot, to get him ready for Town Hall 13, and we were super close. So just kind of running through some of these boosted battles, and I have to say, the Clash team was kind of smart in what they did with this 6th builder, and that is, they basically essentially forced players to play the Builder Hall who otherwise might not ever step foot on this side of the water. And I will tell you this, as a piece of advice to players who really want to get that 6th builder, it takes a lot of work, but you can rush the builder base side without suffering the same consequences that you would at the home village. Now, you'll notice that I did have some 100-100 ties, and that's something you're going to see a lot if you did rush over there, because you're going to get hit pretty hard by fellow combatants, and you're just going to have to hope that eventually you pick up enough victories, like I did right here, that you pick up enough loot, that eventually you can upgrade the old BM, Battle Machine. All the way to maxed level 30 for now. No Builder Hall 10 in sight that we know of, so it could be that we're here at Builder Hall 9 for a long time to come. But that's not all. There are many other upgrades you had to do on the Builder Hall side. You've got to get to Builder Hall 9. You've got to have the giant cannon, the Mega Tesla. You, of course, cannon carts. Got to get them to level 18. That's been kind of a long grind. So we logged off for a few days to let this upgrade finish, and we came back, and there were a ton of packages in the shop. In fact, this episode, I do believe, I spent more money on packages than any other single episode to this point on this entire series. After 89 different episodes, here we are. So yes, I went into the settings, down to more settings, and made sure that I had creator code Galadon on, like I hope you guys remember to as well, because yes, of the slight kickback I'm getting from Supercell for this, I'm giving 10% to charity and 10% back to you, the viewer. So here we go. Now, we had some packages at the beginning. Then we've got the gold pass that I realized was like 2 weeks ago, okay? It was a while back. But there's a lot to do to catch up here because, again, I didn't want to give you guys a ton of individual episodes of grinding through the last 5 levels of the Battle Machine to get whatever. No, okay? So we kind of fast-forwarded through it because this is the beginning of the Town Hall 13 version of Gem Farm Fix Max That Rush. We are going to go to Town Hall 13 with Galadon 12.0. I realize the name becomes a problem, but we'll figure that out in a future episode. I'm sure you guys will help me out on that one. But we're going to take this account to Town Hall 13. We're going to farm our way through it. Okay, we're going to buy some packages as well, but it's going to take us a while. I guarantee you, it's going to take many, many months, if not all of 2020, to max out Town Hall 13 on this account without buying resources. If the really good offers show up in the store, we'll buy those. We will buy, of course, the gold pass every single season. And remember, this was never a free-to-play account. This is an account where we're doing some gemming It's that middle of the road. You know, we've got no cash clash, obviously. The free-to-play Galadon, that, by the way, is Town Hall 5 if you haven't seen. And then, of course, we have my maxed out account that was max 13 on day 1. And then this is going to be, honestly, probably the most fun account to play. And I can promise you we're going to get strong offensively fast and then grind on defense and walls a little bit more slowly at Town Hall 13. In the meantime, here we go. Finally finishing cannon carts to level 18. Yes, I could not wait. We went ahead and spent a few gems, got them done. Now here it is, time to upgrade the auto. If you haven't seen this, don't accuse me of cheating. Believe it or not, just about every single live stream I do over on Facebook Gaming, fb.gg/realgaladongaming, somebody shows up in the comments and accuses me of cheating or playing on a private server because I have 6 builders on my main account and I have to educate them. Come on over to the builder base. And they go, oh, well, my builder base is level 3. I have never really played it. Then I go, oh, well, RIP. Then it's a long ways away. This is one of those things where you're being rewarded for having played the builder base from the early days. And yes, the progression over here is slow. It can be tedious. It is so limited in the amount of loot you can earn each day that sometimes, well, if you're like Galadon, you just have to break down and spend gems. So that's exactly what we did because we were so close. I'm like, okay, you know what? Screw it. Just forget it. I've got a limited amount of runes that I can use. I was trying to be patient, honestly, but I realized what was about to happen was Town Hall 13 was going to release and I didn't have the 6th builder available yet. Of course, the original goal of the whole series was to max out 12 before 13 came. We did succeed, we got the walls done, but there was the ticky-tack technicality of, well, if you don't have 6 builders on the home village, then technically you don't have every building built and maxed out on the home village, even though it's tied to the builder base. But here we go. So, a big gem investment to get it done, but again, I was just like, okay, we're out of here. We're going to go ahead and do this. I've got a book of heroes. We can use that. We can finish it. And there it is, a level 30 battle machine. And that means as we head on over to Otto, he's ready for his 4th and final upgrade. There it is, 4 check marks, and he turns that puke green color. Puke because you had to spend so much time in the builder base? No, I'm kidding. I don't know why it's that weird green color. And no, I honestly used to really enjoy the builder base. I did. It just became a little bit stale. It did. Maybe that's why the bright green turned puke green, because it's just not as fresh as it used to be. Okay, so back home, now we can place the builder hut. There it is, that funky looking builder hut. Believe it or not, this graphic was leaked something like 2 or 3 years ago. I believe it was around 2016 that we saw this released, and even content creators weren't told what this could possibly be. It was a deep, dark secret way back then, and here it has come to fruition. It is available, and now we can take the builder and send him to the home village. So here he goes. As he goes running across, he hops in his little rowboat at the top of the screen. Oh, he's already gone? Okay, where is he? Here he is. And then here he is in the home village. He's going to find his way into that 6th builder hut. And now, and only now, are we officially, fully, completely, everything maxed out. And then, sure enough, more packages show up in the shop. And these were the crazy ones. I mean, these were expensive packages. But I couldn't really resist, so we went ahead and bought them. I know it's one of those things, whatever it is. But I appreciate those of you that did this with creator code Galadon. I cannot thank you guys enough, okay? Because these were huge packages and a lot of players were snapping these up. And remember, if you don't want to use my code, use somebody else's, because it's Supercell willing to give away 5% of their revenue, costs you nothing, and it's just such a shame, such a waste if you don't put somebody's name down there. So make sure you do put somebody's down there before you make any purchases. And here we go. Okay. So I'm making room for the Royal Champion right there. We've got the Town Hall 12 fully maxed out. Here it comes. Gonna get it done. I have last season's Gold Pass Gold and, of course, a bunch of package gold as well. So we're gonna go ahead and just book it. There it is officially. Galadon 12.0 is now Town Hall 13. That's gonna be an issue, but all right, we'll see. We're gonna start farming this like crazy on Facebook Gaming. If you want to join, you want to see the fun, come on over to fb.gg/realgaladongaming. But again, like I mentioned, I do believe I spent more on packages. Oh, there's another package. No, wait, hold on. Let's stop right here and move on to the status report where we review the amount spent. And today, serious money, $364.84, taking us to a grand total of 56, 54, 53 gems used today, over 7,000, about $50 worth of gems. Again, like I said, several days of farming here, so a total of 240 and 1/2 hours spent on this account since we started trying to fix that rush. And now, well, now what? Now what? Here we go again, starting over at another Town Hall level. Please join me for episode number 90, where honestly, I will probably max out the Royal Champion on day 1. But thank you. You made it all the way to the end of the episode. You're the true hashtag Galafam. Now get out there, make the best of your rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and blind. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, what's a hashtag Galifam anyway?